Every country has its own small daily habits that quietly reflect its culture and way of life. In Vietnam, one of those habits is drinking coffee in the morning. From busy city streets to quiet neighborhood corners, the sight of people sitting with a cup of coffee at the start of the day is very common. Morning coffee is not only a drink that helps people wake up, but also a moment to relax, observe life around them, and prepare for the day ahead. Over time, this simple activity has grown into a unique cultural experience that represents the rhythm and lifestyle of Vietnamese people. Today, I will talk about the daily habit of Vietnamese, morning coffee. In Vietnam, mornings often begin with very familiar sounds. The hum of motorbikes on the streets, vendors calling out to sell their goods, and somewhere in the air, the gentle aroma of freshly brewed coffee. For many Vietnamese people, a new day does not truly begin without a cup of morning coffee. Over time, this daily habit has become more than just drinking a caffeinated beverage to stay awake. It has gradually developed into a cultural routine, a small but meaningful moment in everyday life. The time for morning coffee usually starts quite early, often between 6 and 9 in the morning. When the sun rises, many coffee shops are already open. Some places are very simple, just a small stall with a few plastic stools placed along the sidewalk. People stop by, order a cup of coffee, sit down, and watch the city slowly come to life. The air in the morning is cooler and quieter, which makes the coffee drinking experience more relaxing. Some people stay only a few minutes before heading to work, while others spend half an hour or more enjoying this slow and peaceful start to the day. One interesting aspect of Vietnamese coffee culture is the traditional brewing method using a fin filter. Ground coffee is placed inside a small metal filter and hot water is poured over it, so the coffee slowly drips into the cup below. The process takes a few minutes, but that slowness is exactly what gives Vietnamese coffee its unique character. While waiting for the coffee to drip, people have time to think, read the news, check their phones, or chat with friends. In many ways, the cup of coffee is not only a drink, but also an excuse for people to pause for a moment in the middle of their busy lives. The flavor of Vietnamese coffee is also quite distinctive. It is usually roasted darker, creating a strong and slightly bitter taste. Some people prefer drinking black coffee to fully appreciate its bold flavor, while others enjoy Vietnamese iced coffee with condensed milk, a popular combination of strong coffee and sweet condensed milk. When ice is added, the drink becomes refreshing and easier to enjoy, especially in Vietnam's warm climate. The balance between bitterness and sweetness creates a taste that many people remember long after trying it. The people who participate in this morning coffee culture come from many different backgrounds. Workers, drivers, office employees, students, and retirees can all be seen in coffee shops in the early morning. Some people stop by to read the news before work, others meet friends for casual conversations, and some simply want to sit quietly for a few minutes alone. For many older people, the morning coffee shop becomes a familiar meeting place where they can talk about daily life, current events, or simple personal stories. The atmosphere of the coffee shop itself also plays an important role in this culture. Some cafes are very simple, with only a few small tables on the sidewalk, while others are modern spaces with comfortable seating and stylish interiors. However, regardless of whether a cafe is luxurious or modest, what matters most is the sense of comfort and familiarity it offers. Many people even have their own regular cafe, a place they visit every morning where they order the same drink and sit at the same table. Besides helping people stay awake, morning coffee also provides a special kind of mental energy. Just a few minutes spent sipping a cup of coffee can help clear the mind and prepare someone for the day ahead. Sometimes new ideas, daily plans, or even important decisions are thought through during these quiet moments. In this way, morning coffee does not only energize the body, but also refresh the mind. Over time, Vietnamese coffee culture has continued to evolve. Modern cafes and large coffee chains have appeared in many cities, offering new styles of drinks and spaces. However, small street-side coffee stalls still remain and continue to hold a special place in the hearts of many people. The combination of tradition and modernity is what makes Vietnamese coffee culture so vibrant and unique. In the end, morning coffee is not just a habit, but a meaningful part of everyday life. In the middle of a busy world, a simple cup of coffee in the morning becomes a small pause, a moment where people can enjoy a bit of calm before stepping into the rhythm of a new day. Perhaps it is this simplicity and warmth that makes morning coffee culture such a distinctive and cherished part of Vietnamese life. In the end, the culture of morning coffee in Vietnam is more than just a routine. It reflects the way people appreciate slow moments in the middle of a busy life, the importance of social connections, and the simple joy found in everyday experiences. Whether in a modern cafe or on a small sidewalk stool, a cup of coffee in the morning offers not only energy, but also a sense of calm and connection. Perhaps that is why this small daily habit continues to remain an important and beloved part of Vietnamese life.